Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho of Vancouver. Before I start with the fourth poem of Sun Bu'er's 14th poem, I would like to supplement what I have told everybody about where and what to concentrate in the first poem of Sun Bu'er. I should not focus on any particular part of the body which might be hurt by the intense focusing. However, the upper and the lower dantian have been so much emphasized by ancient Tai Chi sages that many instructors think that it is natural to concentrate on these two dantian. At least two ancient sages told us that the cranial sacral postural reflex of Tai Chi is the criteria that practitioner could use to reassure themselves that they had sophisticated this practice of both the dynamic and the static kind of meditation. They said the abdominal part below the umbilicus seemed to adhere to the spine, and the adhesion intensified with the Tai Chi move, 牵动晃来气贴背. The head feels as light as if it was floating in the air. 满身庆力顶头弦, according to both Huang Zhongyue and Wu San. This is probably why most Chinese teachers of martial art or Qigong usually quote ancient sources to say that the dantian is somewhere under the umbilicus. However, Master Huaijin Nan told us in his book Tao and Longevity, My Body Transformation, that concentrating in the lower abdomen, especially lady, is not very good because it might induce internal bleeding of that area. I agree with Master Nam because I heard from a famous meditation instructor, Miss Ye, telling me a story that a man concentrated too much at the upper dantian in his head during meditation, and tragically he got a stroke, a hemorrhagic stroke. That means the artery burst open and blood spilled into the brain. This fourth poem tells us the concrete sign of rejuvenation for a female Daoist practitioner. Sun Bu'er did not mention the corresponding sign for the male practitioner, but don't worry, I have found those elusive corresponding signs for the male practitioner, and I'll tell the viewer in details in this series. I'll interpret the fourth poem now. This poem is exclusively for ladies practitioner because it involves menstruation. And then this is the poem, 斩龙, which literally means cut the dragon. The dragon in this poem represented menstruation, and to cut the dragon means to rejuvenate yourself to the physical state of puberty when menstruation has not started. A woman as old as Sun Bu'er in the late 40s or early 50s is considered to be postmenopausal. After menopause, the lady's secretion of estrogen dwindles, and estrogen is not only essential for the development of secondary sex characteristics such as breast and body hair, it also stimulates the hypothalamus of the brain, which is an important part of the practice of Daoism. This poem by Sun Bu'er teaching rejuvenation for ladies has significant meaning for ladies senior because Sun Bu'er started her Daoist practice in her early 50s and was in her menopause. This means that her practice regressed her back to the state of enough estrogen secretion that stimulated the ovary to produce egg again. Then she continued her practice to rejuvenate herself back to the premenstrual puberty state. Many people have overlooked this significance of rapid rejuvenation, which only took her 12 years. The practice of the first 100 days described by the first three poems is very important. to reinforce what I have told you in the last movie about the first 3 poems, I think it will be a lot clearer if you watch the movie on the opening of the Central Meridian, the basic fundamental Kung Fu that ancient Daoists tried to accomplish in 100 days. And this is why it's called 百日珠玑. To accomplish this 百日珠玑 Kung Fu, one has to enter the mental state called Ding, which is called Samadhi in Buddhism and Jie Dan in Taoism. Blue is the color that symbolizes this mental state as shown in this Buddhist picture of Yao Shi Fu. After the central meridian is open in the 100-day fundamental Kung Fu, the frontal Ren meridian and the posterior Du meridian in the back are freely open for qi to circulate. In modern medical terms, the hormonal secretion of the various glands are remodeling the nervous system that regulates the internal organ, and their rejuvenating effects are manifest with the externally visible sign of rejuvenation. In Sun Bu's case, one of the signs of rejuvenation is that she started menstruation again in her menopausal 50, and it was accompanied by other signs like better skin complexion, and if her breasts were sagging because of aging, they would firm up like young girls again. The skin is the biggest organ of the body, and it responds well to extra secretion of female hormone. I have at least 2 visible signs of rejuvenation. First, I do not need reading glasses anymore, and secondly, my chin wrinkles are becoming less prominent. During the practice phase of the 4th poem, one has to stay patiently in a very calm meditative state and wait for the yang sign to appear as heat in the dantian area. Then rapid breathing, symbolized by the Chinese character feng, meaning wind, is used to drive the jade tiger, ru fu, meaning the rejuvenating female hormone, in the form of heat up the Du meridian in the back until it reaches the upper palace, poetically described as the Chu Qiao, a bridge formed by a group of birds. This is the point in the mouth where the Du meridian joins the Ren meridian. Then slow breathing is used to let the heat slowly descend back down to the Ren meridian to the dantian. Gradually, menstruation will stop completely, and the stoppage should be accompanied by other rejuvenation signs like better skin complexion and white hair turning black again. These signs will be more and more prominent when the practice of enlightenment and longevity become more and more sophisticated. I'll do the other 10 poems in following movies. Regarding the 6th poem, which is Tai Si, I think you can take a look at my movie on Tai Si, and then you'll be a lot clearer of what Sun Bu meant by Tai Si. The corresponding rejuvenation sign of menstruation for the Taoist male practitioner will be described in the movie that follows. Hi, I'm Dr. George Ho. This concludes the movie, and if you like this movie, please click like and please share it with your friend in other media like the Facebook. And it would really motivate me to make more movies like this if you would subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching. I'm Dr. George. Subscription is totally free.